We're marching, march. From the march, tap and reach. Here we go. Tap and reach, tap and reach. Take the reach across. Take it front and front, front, front. Step touch together. Take it together here. And march it here, we march. Take it, march, and march. March it a little wider. From the march, little squats. Take it, squat down and press, bring it up. Keep your squats here. Now on the next squat, stay low, take a cow cat. We want to warm up our spine right here. Nice lift of your chest. Then you are going to roll up. Here is lift your chest open. Here is the roll up. One more time. Let's take the roll, bring it all the way up. Shoulders back and down. Now step touch side to side. Take it, step touch here. Take the step touch to the side, little forward back. From here, we're gonna lift the back knee, lift up and tap. Now this time, go into your reach and pull. Reach and pull here. Now we're going to curl the back leg in. Here comes the curl. We hold this one in, sink down a little lower, give yourself a nice stretch through your hip. We're gonna bring ourselves up, take your step touch to the side, right here, side to side. You start taking it to the other side, a little forward back tap. From the tap, here comes that knee lift up. Next time, it is your reach and pull. Take your reach and pull here. Now we add the curl in. Bring in the curl and back, curl and back. Hold it in this time, give yourself a little extra stretch. Bring yourself up, step touch side to side, take it side to side. Now we're going to do a little hamstring curl. Pull your arms back. There is the opening through your quadricep, your hip flexor. And just FYI, today's workout, we're gonna do all of our moves in a row, and then we'll start all over and do them again. Here comes the knee lift, pull down. Let's go ahead, march it out right here. Grab a sip of water. First move that we're doing is going to be a squat. I am going to start by using a plate right away from the very beginning, but remember that's optional. You can start with no weight if you'd like. Feet are whatever width feels good for you. You're gonna take your squat down, press, bring it up. There's the squat and the press. First time through, if you're a little tight yet, start with smaller squats, then gently. make them a little deeper. If you choose to use a weight, we're gonna let the weight come by our collarbone. Elbows are going to go towards the floor. We're taking our slide down, press, bring it up. Slide down, press, bring it up. Take 2 more squats here. Once you finish this one, we're gonna keep our heels on our hips. We're taking the weight if you have one in front, and you can do this without a weight too. It's a twist to the right. It's a twist to the left. Now this is all core here. That means hips are staying to the front. You are twisting through your waistline. Knees soft. Soften your knees. Now you're taking it one side, then the other side. There's the twist and the twist. One more time each side. We're going wherever you take your push-ups. If you like to take your push-ups on the wall, that's where I'm going. If you like to take them on the floor, you have your desk, your dresser, wherever you like to take them, set yourself up. Take your push-ups here as you slide down, press, bring it up. There is your down and your up. And again, I do like to emphasize you want to be in a straight line here from the top of your head to your heels. There's the down and then press up. Now we do take this at a pace so you can enjoy the movement. Slide down, press, bring it up. Take your last one here. You bring yourself up, and now we're gonna skate side to side. A little chance to shake everything out, take a little side to side skating. Now remember, there's all kinds of options. First time through, I'm staying up a little higher, but I do like to push and do a little gliding catch to work on my balance as I slide side to side. You might prefer keeping a smaller base as you push off. Your choice. Little twist if you want it. Take a few more here, sliding side to side. Now finish this one. We're coming into some deadlifts. We're gonna grab whatever size weights feel good for you. I do say with deadlifts, it's for the backside, glutes, hamstrings. You can go with heavier weights. Heels under hips, knees are soft. Slide down, engage, then bring yourself up. It is a slide down. You're using your core, control on the way down. Then squeeze your glutes, hamstrings, bring yourself up. It is your down. Now our weights stay close to our body. I actually slide mine up and down my thighs. It's a down, engage, bring it up. And when you come up, make sure you're standing all the way up. You want to get the top of the head all the way towards the ceiling. One more time here. When you get to the top, you can take your hands right by your side. It's going to be a side crunch. And then you crunch to the other side. And this is a great time to check. Are your toes pointing straight ahead? Are your knees soft? Sometimes we have a tendency to lock our knees out, but that moves into our low back. We keep our knees a little soft. And now this is a little side bend, and we want to think, use your core. Slide down, engage, bring it up. Slide down, engage, bring it up. Now finish it one more time on each side. Next move, it's a plank, and I'm adding a roll with it. We've done this a few times. Now, if you don't want to take the row, you don't have to. You would have one weight ready to go. Now, when I do this, I take my feet out wide. Gives me a larger base. There's the plank. And then you pull up, you bring it down. You pull up, you bring it down. Now, your feet might be closer together. You can also take this in whatever location works for you. You might be higher, you might be lower. The lower you go to the ground, the more work you do. Take one more here, and then go ahead, shake it up. Give yourself a little shake, shake, shake. We're taking it over to the other side. And again, I like to take my feet a little wider. You might choose to take your feet close together. That's more challenging. We do want to keep our hips level, and then you add. Pull and bring it down. Pull, release it down. Now remember, we're in a good plank. I keep cheating, I keep lifting my hips. They are supposed to stay level, but when the work is hard, sometimes things have to give. Ooh, take a few more here. Oh yeah, we have time for 2 more. There's 1, and there's 2. Go ahead, bring yourself up. Shake it out here. We're going right into our weight swing. If you have your kettlebell, this is where you grab your kettlebell. I have a plate if you have your weight ready to go. And this should feel good. Nice big swing. Move through the hips. Move through the shoulders. Now remember, it's a hinge bend. Ankle, knees, hips, they all bend. Back is straight. This is some all over body strengthening, but it's also cardio. Ooh, there's your last one. Now our next move is going to be a lunge, and I'm adding a diagonal move with it today. We're going to take it up. I'm going to grab, I have a middle size, I'm using a plate. Coming to your lunge, plate, there is your down, and then you're going to reach up diagonal. Control down, reach up diagonal. Here's the down, here's the reach. Here's the slide down, there's the reach. Now we still keep our chest lifted. We have time for 1 more, and then you're going to shake it out. Take it to the other side. Shake it out. Set yourself up. Start with your arms down. Lift to bring it up. There's the down. Lift to bring it up. Down and lift. Down and lift. You have time for 1 more here. Bring yourself up. Stand all the way up. Take your weight. We take it around our body. Now, if you want to adjust the size weight that you're using, feel free to do that. As you take it around, right here, arms are straight, and take it around and around. We are going to switch directions, finish this one. There's the around in the opposite direction. Another good chance. Feet pointing straight ahead, knees soft. Arms are straight. And if you want to take this quicker around your body, go for it. We finish this one, and you're going to switch. If you have this size weight, we're going to single arm overhead tricep extensions. I need to use a dumbbell for this. Again, soft knees, arm is up. Here's the lift and the lower. Great. Now on this one, I do encourage you, make sure you're nice and supported through your center. That's to protect your back. Elbow is up towards the ceiling. You lift and lower. I'm doing one at a time because we usually have one side stronger than the other. And this is going to give you a chance. Work both arms evenly. Ooh, take one more here. Bring the arm down, shake it out, give yourself a nice little shake. Reset yourself, soft knees. When you're ready, arm up. If you want to use assistance, feel free to use it. There comes the lift and the lower, lift and lower. We're really focused on the back of the arm right here. Lift and bring it down. Lift, bring it down. Keep going. We want to try to stay upright. You still want to know what is your head doing? Is it straight up or do you lean it over? We want to keep it upright. Here's your last one. We're going to do some knee bicep curls. I'm going to grab my additional weight. We're going to lift a knee and curl up. And then switch. Lift a knee, curl up. And then you switch. Here's the knee and switch. Now I am taking my time right here, the bicep curl with the knee lift. That helps get your core. We're working our biceps, slow motion. You get a little bit more work in there. It's always harder to move weights in a slower pace than when you go quick. And remember, if you don't want to lift the knee, you could also do a little heel lift. Maybe your balance says, hey, I'm going to skip that today. That was our last move. Quickly, grab a sip of water. If you want a sip of water, we're coming right back to our squats. I'm switching. I'm going to grab my larger weight. And we're coming into our squats. Here comes the slide down, press, bring it up. Join me when you can. And again, squatting is a lot about form. We're always fine-tuning and tweaking as we make our movements. One of the things to really pay attention to is your legs stay in alignment. Sometimes they fall in or out. We always want to make sure they stay straight in alignment as we go up and down. We have time for one more. And then we bring the plate right to the front. I like to take my heels under my hips. Twist for your core. Twist for the core. There's a twist. And check again, knees soft. The twist is in the center. Hips stay to the front. When we move our hips, when we twist, it changes the move, which is why we keep our hips to the front and we can focus more on the twist for the core. Twist. Oh, one more time each side. We are going to then set the plate down. It is time for your push-ups. Wherever you like to take them, we're only going to get through this set twice. If you like to challenge yourself more this time through, take it lower to the ground. Maybe you're all the way on the ground and you choose to, I guess I was going to say, you just take it down to the floor. It's going to be harder once you get there versus if you're on the wall. Slide down, press, and bring it up. Here's your last one. Once you get up, we are skating side to side. Slide, slide. There's your gliding side to side. Push and glide, push and glide. Now this is probably the last time here too, so if you want to up it, maybe you move a little quicker, maybe you work on your balance more. We have about 10 seconds left here. There we go. We finish it out, and it is time for our deadlifts. I'll be grabbing my heavier weights. Heels under hips, soft knees, hinge, bring it down, and then you engage, bring it up. We slide down, engage, bring it all the way up. And think before you come up, really mentally focus on engaging through your glutes, your hamstrings. And I also want you to be completely aware of what is happening with your core. We want it to support our back as we hinge down and we bring it up. Now you're going to take one more deadlift. Then we transition into our side crunches. Once you get up, arms can come by your side. You add the crunch to one side, you bring it up, crunch to the other side. If you like to change the size weights you have, feel free to do that. And again, I'm going to say soften the knees, soften the knees. There is lean and then engage, bring it up. I also want you to think about tall. We want to keep lifting up through our center. So when you go to the side, if you like to collapse into your crunch, can you keep it more active by staying lifted up through your pelvis area? There is your crunch. One more time each side. And it is time to go back into our plank with the row. Bring yourself up. Choose a weight. Now remember, if maybe this isn't the move you want to do today, you were doing rows. The idea is to work your back. You could set yourself up to use the row without the plank. I added this in. Great additional challenge. You're using a lot more than just your back as you pull your arm up and down. Ooh, can you do 2 more? And there's your last one. Bring it up, shake it out, give yourself a nice little shake, shake, shake. I'll say the same thing. When we like to lock out our knees, we often like to lock out our elbows too. When you're in your plank here and you're holding it, just make sure you have a softness in your elbow joint as you do the pull and the release. Pull, release. And then we're also trying to keep our hips level, right? Sometimes we like to lift one hip. When they're completely level, you're going to feel your core working more. You're probably feeling your arm working pretty darn good here. Take your last one and bring yourself up. Time for the weight swing. Grab, and I really encourage you to use the heaviest weight you have available here. Swinging it here. You might start a little slower, get the body moving, especially after holding a plank. We want to get the movement through hips, knees, ankles. Arms are straight. And let them come far enough back so they come between your thighs as they swing back. We have 20 seconds left. Maybe you take the pace up a little as you finish it out here. Woo, there's your last one. Bring yourself up. We are taking this into our diagonal movement or our lunge. Start with the lunge and lift up. We take it down. Woo, have some balance happening here. Slide down, lift up. Slide down, lift up. There's the down, there's the up. You have one left here. Finish this one, and then we switch to the other side. Shake it out, set yourself up, slide down into your lunge, add your diagonal lift, and bring it down. Lift, and bring it down. Lift up, control down. Keep going. 3. Here comes your 2. Here comes the last one. Bring yourself all the way up. Shake it out, shake it out. We're taking the weight around our body. Toes front, knees soft. There's the round. And a little reminder, arms are straight. Keep them straight. We're going to switch directions, take it around in the opposite direction. And think stabilize here. Can you engage through your core? Stay up nice and tall. Our knees are still soft, a little micro bend in them as you take the weight around. This would work good with your kettlebell too, because the handle would be easier to clasp, probably. Right there, finish it. Shake it out. We're going into tricep extensions overhead. Get set up in your position, soft knees, engage center, add your lift, add your lift. I did start with my opposite arm. I like to switch it up because I do have a favorite arm, much like everybody else. So I like to switch it up, start with the opposite. We're going to take a couple more right here. Finish this one, bring the weight down. We switch, take it in the other hand, arm is up, recheck knees, strong core. Then you add the lift and the lower. The lift and the lower. And then you focus and lift up, bring it down. We want to do the best we can to stay lifted up tall versus leaning over to the side. I do get it. Sometimes our shoulders are tight. This isn't always the best move for everybody. Here comes the last one on this side. You're going to bring the weight down. Now we're going back into our bicep curls. I'm going to switch weight in each hand. We're adding the knee lift. There's the lift, and then you bring it down. We lift, and we bring it down. Lift up, and bring it down. Lift up, ooh, and bring it down. And again, if you want to work more, I am lifting just my heel, my toes stay down. That means I'm still shifting the weight, getting the benefits of the balance and the biceps. Maybe it's a smaller lift. And finish it here. There comes your last one. Set the weights down. I do want to do one balance. I know we did balance with the knees. We're going to do some warrior three, some single-legged deadlifts. I'm going to keep my foot down, but we're going to think, come forward into your lean forward, and then bring yourself up right here. If it works to lift the back leg, and bring it up. We're doing 3 more on this side. Here comes the 2. Take 1 more, and then we are going to switch over to the other side. Just like to bring in a little extra single-legged deadlift. Great move for our hamstring too. Like I said, you could do toes down. Often when you keep your toes down, you even get more work because you're not struggling with your balance. Now I do like to add the lift of the leg. That gets your balance and the strength right there. But we do have to work really hard to keep our hips in alignment as you bring it down. We have 1 more here. And then you would bring it up. Shake it out right here. Give yourself a nice little shake, shake. Let's take a little knee hug. That's a little stretch for the hamstrings here. Knee hug. 1 more time each side. Now we're going to keep our feet down on the ground. Take the left behind the right. Cross, that's a stretch for the outer hip. Right here, reach up, side stretch. Let's get the whole side of the body. We did the side crunching. We had some rows. We did skating. Let's stretch the side of the body here. Bring yourself up to center. Now, if it works for you, we're going to take our forward fold here for a hamstring stretch. I'm going to support myself on my thighs. I get a really good stretch. Even when I stay here, when you press into your feet, push your hips back, you get a nice stretch without having to worry about going lower. Support yourself, bring yourself up. We switch to the other side. Foot comes behind. That's the start of the stretch on the side. Arm comes up. There is a side reach. Lengthen. Bring your hands down. Here's your forward fold. Support yourself on your thighs. If you like to go deeper, feel free to do that. Just keep in mind, if you are soft through your knees and push your hips back, you might get a really great stretch without having to take your head super low. Bring yourself all the way up. We're going to find our balance. I'm going to use the wall. Quadriceps stretch here. That is heel coming towards the glute. Now you can also do this if you can't reach your ankle. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. Otherwise, you can put your foot on the chair. Give yourself a stretch there. We are going to release this leg, take it in front, hamstring stretch. Push your hips back. See if you can keep them level as you push your hips back. There's the hamstring stretch. Bring yourself up. We have the other leg to go. Here comes quad stretch. And now you're going to take the leg out in front. Here comes your hamstring stretch. Hips stay level. Sit back. Bring yourself all the way up. I do want to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Give yourself a big opening through the front of your chest, front of the shoulders. Hug a big bowl. Open up between your shoulder blades. Feel the stretch there. Open up your arms. Let's clasp our hands behind. Give yourself a big stretch. One more time. Big stretch, front of the body right here. Roll your shoulders back. Take your right arm, sweep it across the front. Shoulder tricep stretch. Arm is relaxing down so you get a nice stretch through the shoulder and the tricep. Here comes the other side. Go ahead, shake it out here. Big shoulder roll. Here comes your inhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale, up. Exhale, blow it out 1 more time. Here is the inhale. Here is the exhale. And thank you all very